Hey everybody, it's not been that long. But I haven't pulled cards in a while. I haven't actually done a reading. I've been going off of messages that have come through. So I figured let's do a reading and see what it is that we need to know. Because there's a lot happening. I try very hard not to pay attention to what's going on in the world and focus on what's happening in my own world. It's hard to do that sometimes. It's hard to not pay attention and it's hard not to be scared with all the negativity and fear mongering that they're doing. Everybody, this person saying this, no, that's too many. This side saying this, that side saying that, all doomsday. Just after a while I have to turn it off and stop watching because just no. Why are we so excited? Why do we get so animated when it's something that we need to fear? This politician's doing that. This group's doing this. The government may be doing that. Why do we pay attention to everything that's supposed to scare us? And why do we not pay any heed to things that are supposed to uplift us? I don't get it. It's like watching a wreck. People slow down on the interstate just to see the carnage and damage that's happened. Just to get a glimpse. Why? Why do we do that? It's morbid. Why are we programmed to take delight in all the negativity and just ignore the good stuff that happens? You could have people make 10 posts about something great, something wonderful that's happened, and make one post about something that's negative that's happened, and I guarantee you the post with all the negativity is going to get so much more attention, and it's depressing. And that's probably why, what's another one? It's why I don't do it. It's why I don't watch TV. It's why I focus on what my own little world, that I can have some sort of, I say control. The only things I can control are my emotions, or my actions, or my deeds. Something that is within my ability is what is in what I can do. But in my little sphere is where my focus is right now, and where it matters most. My home, my family, my business. My businesses, I should say. But that's what matters. And putting effort and attention outside of that just takes away and drags me down. I hate it. I hate feeling after watching news or the fear mongering that they put on there, and that's all it is. That's all it is. Whether this negative thing is actually happening, it's going to be made 1,000 times worse because we give so much attention to it. And yes, there are bad things that happen. There are bad things that happen all the time, senseless things that should not happen. And when it does happen, I feel for the families that are involved. I really do. But I cannot continue to give my energy to the negativity that falls through the cracks in what I see. Because if I do, it overwhelms me personally. And I can't do it. I can't stand it. I want to focus all my energy. No, there's too many. All my focus and energy on what I can, alright. What I can focus and change and have some kind of control over. And I say control because that's one of my issues. I have control issues. I do. So, we're starting to get dark. The sun's starting to go down. So I'm going to try and be as quick as possible. But I just felt that I needed to do an actual reading, and we have a few cards, but we're going to do what's on the bottom first. What is pushing us forward? What is trying to lead us in the direction what we don't see? Regeneration. Oh my God, that's perfect. And I love that showing up bright kind of regeneration. What was thought lost, or was thought to be burnt away, or at the surface just gone. What we see is there's more going on beneath the surface than we can possibly imagine. That's what's pushing us forward, the regeneration to become who we're truly meant to be, and shine better than where we were before. We've got flexibility, building blocks, and message in a bottle. This flexibility, I like this on because it's the delicacy on the egg. She's got the pressure on the, sorry, that with the light. But she has to be gentle on this egg to be bending this way. And flexibility does take a certain kind of finesse and knowing which way to bend and turn and kind of go with the flow, but also know where to put your feet. I know she's got her hands on it, but know where to put your feet as where to go next. And building blocks. This is about getting the knowledge to move forward. It's all libraries. It's all books that she's standing on. Is it books? To me, it's always been books. But the building blocks to me, I know it's blocks in here, but it's always been books in my head the way I see it. It's knowledge that's helping you gain the status that you see for yourself. Not what others see, but how you see it going. And message in a bottle. You will start getting downloads or calls from people or emails or just notifications of somehow that what you've been waiting for is finally arriving. This has taken a very long time. And what I find interesting is that it's coming in with the water, and the water is emotion. So you've had to sit with that emotion and let it build, right? You've had to let the waters calm emotionally for everything to come in at the right time. At the bottom of the energy is envy. Nobody else is meant to be you. Nobody else is meant to have the things you have. Nobody else is meant to live the life that you live. Why are you putting so much energy into what somebody else has had? What else somebody else has? When what you could be getting is so much better. What they have is not meant for you is because it's theirs. They got it however they got it. Whether it's good or bad, it doesn't matter. They have it. You need to focus on getting what is meant for you. And it may be 1,000 times better than what they have. We've got Angel of Balance and Door to Spirit. I don't know what she holds in this bottle, but to me it kind of feels like the elixir of life, and she holds on to it with such gentleness and reverence. But there is a balance to holding on to things. You've got the pyramids in the background that's built in stone, and they're still there and they haven't gone anywhere, but if she trips, that glass can break. There is a delicate balance in life that we all kind of really need to focus back on. Work and play, love and hate, emotions versus actions. Life is a balance, masculine, feminine. It is a balance that we need to get back into. This work just to pay a bill. That's not life. There needs to come a balance with that. And Door to Spirit. Spirit is letting you know it's time to allow the doors to open. It's time when the doors open, it's time to go through them. There's no point to have them open the door for you. just for you to go, oh, that's nice. That's pretty. Really? It's time to go through. It's time to take the next step to where you're supposed to be going. Spirit's telling you to trust. A lot of things are changing. A lot of things are growing. And you need to trust not only in yourself, but in spirit. They have refuge, gratitude, and growth. These are the three that fell out and turned over. This is a big time of growth. And I'm not talking about seasonally, because seasons are starting to... It's moving into the harvest time, so it's not a time of growth, it's a time of harvest. But here, it is time for you to grow. Mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. It's time to grow. And whenever you get, whatever you reap from this growth, be grateful. Be grateful for all of it. Because with the gratitude of what you have now brings in more gratitude, more abundance, more joy, more of everything. But if you're not grateful for what you have now, why should they bless you with more of what you want? I had to turn the light on because it's getting dark in here. But the last one is refuge. You need to take time out and find a place where you can recover, rebuild. Take the time out to find that peace, to go within, to not be surrounded by all of the hustle and bustle. It is a time of growth, yes, but you also need to recenter. The one that, oh, sorry, let me do it this way. For the bottom of the deck, oof. It's the devil. It's always with this deck that it does that. I don't know why. It does the flashy lights. I think it may be because of the gold and the reflection. But the devil card is on the bottom. Where are you focusing? Where are your attentions? Is it on things that you're doing too much of? The obsessions? The passions that become too much? It's not a person. It's not a being. It's the too much. It's also the ego saying, don't do that. You shouldn't do that. We're safe right here. You don't need to go and build your dream because you may not make any money. Stay in your 9 to 5. You'll be fine. There's nothing scary about that. It's predictable. All right. If that's what you want to believe. But that's what that's telling you. It's trying to keep you safe. But it's your ego. It's not. It doesn't know the possibilities that come out there. And what turned over immediately was a 3 of Cups. This is that celebrational energy, right? This is the joyful celebration, the one that you do celebrate with others. You get everybody together and you have that feast, or you go out to dinner, you call everybody you know because this happened. What is this? I don't know. What is it? It's for you. It's your celebration, and it's going to be different from everybody else. Just be careful with that celebration. Make sure you have it in hand and you're not celebrating prematurely. Is the only thing that I find concerning with this. This kind of gives me, it almost, every time I see him, I almost want to feel like this is the death card, but it's not. And this is the most unique depiction of the 7 of Cups. It's almost not all that glitters is gold. So right after the 3 of Cups, I just want you to make sure that whatever it is that you're celebrating, why is it doing that, is actually you have it. And there's something to celebrate. Yeah. Goodness. So these three came out together. We have the World, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. The World is always definitely that big change. It's the time of endings and beginnings, and it's the doorway that it almost, you don't even see it coming, right? The doorway, you don't know it's there until you've been past it for forever, and like, oh, that happened. I'm here. I've made it into this new journey, right? It's the stepping out the door and starting that brand new life, and you don't even realize that that's the World. But that's the endings and completions, and it brings with it, yes, it brings this indecision. Which way to go? Where do I go? Who am I now? What should I be? What should I do? That's the indecision. She has her eyes covered, and she's sitting in front of water. This is telling you not to use logic. When you come to this crossroad, it's not, you don't need logic. You need to follow your intuition. You need to follow your heart. And Seven of Pentacles, it means it takes time. Everything's going to grow. You've put in all the hard work. You've put in all the effort. You've done everything that you need to do. It's now about being patient and waiting. It's going to come. You can see them. They're just not ready to be picked. I love this depiction of the Seven of Pentacles. It's one of my favorites. Because it shows you that it's there. It shows you that all of your hard work is for something. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's just, give it a little bit more time. That's all they're asking. And I think that's the message today. Give it a little bit more time and keep pushing. There's a whole lot to celebrate, but wait till you have it in hand. Don't celebrate this, right? Don't celebrate this just yet, because even though you could see it, anything can happen, right? I'm from Louisiana. A hurricane can blow it all away. And then you celebrated too quickly, right? Be patient. Be grateful for what you have now, because there's so much more to come, and be excited about the end of the old and the beginning of the new. Many blessings.